Shh, I'm back. Oh, that was super cringe. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Priya, aka Beauty and the Books, and if you can't already tell, we do all things beauty and books based here. And if that sounds like a little bit of you, then you know what to do. Anyway, on to today's video, and today we are doing a book review. I know guys, it has been a while, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry about this, but it's gonna be a bit different. It's gonna be a bit different because we're reviewing an ebook. Like, who is she? I am a developed person. But yeah, so a little bit of backstory. I decided to do a little requesting spree on NetGalley, and as such I got approved for a fair amount of ebooks and thought, well, there's no other way to read them than digitally, so let's do it. So here we are reviewing an ebook of Herrick's End by T.M. Blanchet. And also, I don't have an actual Kindle, I just read them on my phone. So this is it. This is what I've been doing. I'll obviously put the actual cover here. But yeah, this is it. That's the story. So yeah, this is an ARC. I think it's an ARC or just a proof copy that I requested through NetGalley. It wasn't outrightly gifted to me by a publisher or mailed directly to me. I requested it and they approved the request. So that is the background to that story. Anyway, let's get into what I thought about it. So first things first, here's the synopsis. Give it a pause, give it a read. Now that you know you're in the right room, let's carry on. That took too many tries. Okay, so first things first, it is written in the third person, from Ollie's point of view, which is the main character, but still in the third person. Now it does deal with some hefty topics, so before we get into it, just a note of trigger warnings. The book itself does discuss topics of domestic violence, revenge, fat phobia, dieting, weight loss. If you want to know more about the trigger warnings, then I do advise you to do your own research, but they're just a few that I can just think of off the top of my head without going too deep into it. So if that's not for you, then just avoid it really, because domestic violence is really a big theme in this. This was my first ever ebook that I have fully read, so it's got to have done something right. So we'll start off with the beginning. I have to say the pace was very slow. I did wonder, where the hell is this going? I did find the main character just a little bit meh at the beginning. As the story kind of went through and picked up a bit, the pace did pick up and I was finding myself kind of reading it quicker, and then at the end it just zoomed right past. Now I think that is also a credit to the plot. I am really sorry about this, by the way. I don't want to put my contact lenses in. The concept in its whole entirety is very unique to me. Basically, Ollie's friend disappears. He wants to go find his friend. He then discovers this kind of secret underground world of victims of domestic abuse and other crimes seeking a place for revenge on their abusers, in a nutshell. And it's very interesting, and the way that the author has done it's been quite clever, really. So I liked it. So the whole world building aspect of it was great. Like, I feel like I could probably smell what it would be like in this alternate world, and I could see it and I could really visualize it. So that was really good. Credit to that person. And then also the plot itself left a lot of things untold, a lot of mystery. You as the reader were pretty much in the dark just as much as Ollie was, to an extent, which I really enjoyed, because at every step I was also thinking, right, where is this going? So it did keep me guessing every single time, and there was a few twists and turns. There was no like major plot twists that really shocked me, but it was very engaging to read because of that fact. I would say, to be fair, it is an easy read. The language is easy to follow, the writing is well done, it's simple, it's not too complicated. There's just enough description in there to give you a really good depiction of the place. and the characters, how they're feeling, so on and so forth, without you getting bored. Because when people over describe things, I'm not sure about you guys, but for me it's just a no. I just skim it and carry on, and then it just loses the effect. But the descriptions, the writing, the tone was very good. One thing that just was a bit meh for me was the characters. Like, they were all likeable. There was nothing wrong with, well, not all of them, obviously the bad guys weren't likeable. They weren't, like, none of them stuck out to me. I didn't love any of them. I kind of predicted the outcome of a few of them, and they were all just a bit meh. Like, I didn't care if they died, I didn't care if they survived, I didn't care if they fell in love, I didn't care what happened to them. I was just watching them really blasé and passively, to be fair. Ollie, I'm not gonna lie, did annoy me a little bit, just because he went from this little timid boy, blah blah blah, to this macho man, which I get, it's a journey of self-discovery, but I don't know, it just made me cringe, and I was a bit like, okay, wow. You're just moaning about being this fat kid, like, at the start of the book, and now here you are with a cunning plan and you're gonna save the world. Like, it's been a week. So I definitely think the book itself is probably more plot driven over character, but alas, you may disagree, you may love the characters. They are very likeable. I just wanted to see more depth to them. I wanted to get more attached to them than I was, but I mean, that's just, it didn't affect my reading experience greatly. I did quite enjoy the ending. So this book is part of a trilogy. I think the second one it's got cover art for it, so it's getting there. This one did just come out, I think, the start of May. I'll try and find a link for you, pop it in so you can purchase if you want to. But yeah, I quite like how the ending was left. So there was a bit of a prologue that tied up some loose ends, but overall it's quite open, so that you didn't quite know where the story was going to go. Another thing I really like is this overarching storyline that's a sub-storyline, but technically the basis of why this world is a thing. It's about witches, and I love witches. So far they've only been briefly introduced and discussed, and I'm very intrigued as to know where that goes. But overall, I would say it's a nice, easy, simple read. Definitely interesting. It's not 100% groundbreaking for me, and I'm not like fully raving about it, but again, you don't have to do that with every single book you read. So I would definitely give it a solid 3 out of 5. I feel like there could have been more to it. Like, there could have been more drama, more character attachments. There just could have been a little bit more, but alas, we are where we are. But yeah, that is my review. Nice and short and sweet. This is it. Look, 10 minutes done. So if you've read it, then don't forget to let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought, if you like it, if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let's have a discussion. But otherwise, before you leave, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe. But otherwise, I shall see you in the next video. Bye! Right, yo. How do I even record these? I can't even remember anymore. Decided to do a little requesting. Oh. Now that that was not good. That was really weird. Who is she getting that video done?